July is Social Wellness Month, a time to connect with others and nurture your relationships. What better way to do that than by exploring our vibrant city together? So, let's talk about some of the exciting things that are happening in the Gateway to the West this month. Kicking off the month with a bang, of course, we've got the wonderful 4th of July fireworks display. It's going to be happening all over our great city and our great region. I always like to head down to the Gateway Arch National Park. You know I love a good national park, and I love the Arch. And what better way to represent St. Louis than to be down there watching the beautiful fireworks as they explode just behind the Gateway to the West Arch National Park Jefferson Expansion Monument. Anyhow, there's going to be great music and games and fun. It'll be a wonderful time. A symphony of shimmering colors. It's just going to be fantastic. Where's your favorite place to watch fireworks? And of course, the fun doesn't stop there. St. Louis is alive with free musical festivals in its picturesque parks all throughout the month. Rockin' the Riverfront is going to take place. That's going to be on Fridays and Saturdays. Of course, downtown again at the Arch. Sundays at Faust Park out in Chesterfield is a free summer concert series. And of course, the Whitaker Music Festival. And this takes place at the Missouri Botanical Gardens every Wednesday. And it's a fantastic time. You can grab your dancing shoes, grab a picnic, and enjoy the scenery and the sounds of St. Louis there for free, I might add. And if you're looking to indulge your creative side, First Friday is, of course, upon us, and you can head to the Grand Center Arts District for exhibits that are open late and free as well. It's fantastic. I mean, if you've been to the Contemporary Art Museum in a while, you'd be amazed. It's amazing. And if you haven't been down in Grand Center in general, you'll be amazed at the development and the growth and the vibrancy that's taking place down there. There's so much art, there's so many people, and there's just a great vibe to be a part of down there. So I would encourage you to check it out. And if you're looking for a healthy dose of fresh air or outdoor adventures, of course, St. Louis offers plenty of green spaces and parks where you can reconnect with nature. You can explore the 1,300 plus acres of Forest Park, one of the largest urban parks in the country. It's larger than Central Park in New York. I always like to add, we all know that there is the St. Louis Zoo, the world-class, world-famous, one of the top zoos in the world, St. Louis Zoo. We also have the St. Louis Art Museum. There's 36 holes of golf. There is the Missouri History Museum. Oh, I mean, there's so much stuff there. There's a 500-acre, I was thinking 500-acre wood, which is where Winnie the Pooh lives. Yeah. That's what happened. I'm thinking about Pooh and Eeyore. Enjoy a day on the water at Creve Coeur Lake. And it's fantastic. It's a beautiful lake here in St. Louis County. You can hike through Castlewood State Park. You can drive through Lone Elk Park in Valley Park. There's all kinds of places. There's over 108 parks in St. Louis City alone. That's not even including all the parks and recreation areas in the county. My favorite park, of course, as I mentioned, is Forest Park. What's your favorite park? Where do you like to hang out and sort of get away from it all? I'd love to hear it. Of course, we can't talk about the park and outdoor music without mentioning the Muni, the largest and oldest continuously operating outdoor musical theater in the United States. And yes, it is all within Forest Park. And this month you can catch Chess, West Side Story, and Little Shop of Horrors in the park. And I tell you, my favorite Muni experience was with my daughter Nyla. When she was probably about 5 or 6 years old, she and I went down there. It was just the two of us, and we saw Joseph and his amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. It was an amazing time. We loved the play. I remember I was, a young father. I've got Nyla, we're going to get in line because she's got to go to the bathroom, and I'm standing there in the line, and she's just squirming, and she's got to go, but the line was really long. And fortunately, the kindness of strangers was there and on display because another mother who was around saw me struggling with with Nyla and said, "Here, let me help you out." and brought her to the front of the line to take her in so that she could use the restroom. So, those are the type of experiences that I love to enjoy by hanging out all over our great region here in St. Louis. And for families, fear not, because there's a lot of kid-friendly activities you can do also this month that's going to keep the little ones entertained all across the Lou. The Butterfly House in Chesterfield is going to have sensory-friendly events this month. The St. Louis Zoo, also in Forest Park, I might add, has a lot of great special summer events. Grant's Farm is celebrating 120 years. And, this was once owned by President Ulysses S. Grant, and it was here that Grant planned the Union's successful siege of Vicksburg, Mississippi during the Civil War. Now, Grant Farm offers animal encounters, tram rides, and historical tours of the grounds. I mean, it's fantastic. I haven't been to Grant's Farm in a while, but it's a great time for sure. And I like to mention that it's adjacent to Grant's Trail, which is operated by my own TrailNet, who I love serving on the board for, who makes biking, public transportation, and walking a way of life here in St. Louis. So whether you're a watercolor enthusiast or a social butterfly or just simply looking for a fun-filled July, make it a great one, St. Louis. Take care.